How can Python's SQLite3 module manage SQLite databases? Imagine building a small app that keeps track of your favorite books or your daily tasks. You need a way to store and retrieve data easily. That's where Python's SQLite3 module comes in. It helps you work with SQLite databases, which are simple file-based databases that don't need a server. First, you create a connection to the database using SQLite3 Connect. You can connect to a file on your computer like My Database, DB, or create a temporary database in memory by passing memory. If the file doesn't exist, SQLite makes it for you. Once connected, you get a cursor object. Think of the cursor as your tool to send commands to the database. Creating tables is straightforward. You write a SQL create table statement like making a new sheet in a spreadsheet. For example, you can create a table called users with columns for id name and email. To add data, you use the insert statement. You can insert one row at a time with exeq, or many rows at once with executemini. Remember to call commit after changes so they save permanently. To see what's inside your database, you run a select query. The cursor's fetchOwn, fetchMany, or fetchAll methods help you get the data back. You can loop through the results to process each row. If you want to update data, use the update statement, and for removing data, use delete. Again, don't forget to commit your changes. Databases often need to handle errors, like trying to insert a duplicate id or running a bad query. The SQLite3 module has error classes like integrity error and operational error to help you catch and fix problems. You can also use transactions to group multiple operations. If something goes wrong, you can roll back all changes to keep your data safe. Advanced features include customizing how Python types are stored in the database with adapters and converters. You can also access query results as dictionaries, making it easier to work with data. In application development, SQLite is great for storing configurations, caching data, or building small projects. Since it's part of Python's standard library, you don't need extra installations. You can create desktop apps, web backends, or simple tools easily. To sum up, the SQLite3 module lets you connect to, create, modify, and query SQLite databases with just a few lines of code. It's a handy way to add data storage to your Python projects without complicated setup. Mastering it helps you build smarter applications that can handle data smoothly and efficiently.